Hello everybody, Caden here today with an episode of WildLife Park, and today we are back on the world to, well, do another tour because I haven't done one of these in a little while, and I figure, you know what, let's show off what we've built recently, because I think the last tour was back when we were still working on the tropical area, so a lot's changed since then. But yeah, anyway, I guess we'll walk, you know what, we'll walk, because that's better. The first exhibit we have, I guess, is over here, which is our Grizzly Bear exhibit. This is one of our older ones, as you can see. I still think it's a good one, though. We did a pretty good job building this overall. Doesn't connect to anything, though. We do have a cool little cave there, which I do quite like. And then if we run over here, I know there's still no entrance. I'll get around to it eventually, don't worry. If we head over this way, we have the original two exhibits we've built, which are our Chinese pangolin or Indian pangolin. I don't really remember which one I had it as, but yeah, we have them here. Very adorable little animals, absolutely amazing. Love how they look, super cute. And I kind of like this exhibit. I don't know, it's very different than most of the stuff we've built recently, and I like that about it. Over here we have one of our older exhibits as well, which is our Galapagos Tortoises. Quite like them a lot. I feel like there are fewer Galapagos Tortoises than there used to be. But I might be wrong. Anyway, and then we come over here and we have our red kangaroo exhibit, which is, if you watch the Dino series, actually the main inspiration for my new Megalania exhibit. I basically just based it off this build because this build was pretty good. But yeah, I love the model for the kangaroos. It's absolutely fantastic. The ZAWA mod, again, it just, absolutely beautiful, wonderful models. Absolutely incredible. If we head down this little pathway here, that brings us behind like the pangolin and stuff, and over here we have the Platypus exhibit, of which, oh, yep, there are some platypus still in here. Okay. Oh, there's a better view. I quite like this one as well. This is probably one of my, I keep saying that for like each exhibit, but I do definitely have favorites. This is definitely one of them, just because I don't know, it's cute. It's small and it's a cute little exhibit, and I don't know, I love how it looks. It's very fun. If we head over this way, we have, I believe, our Jaguar exhibit, which, oh yeah, we got a lot of melanistic jaguars in this build, and I don't know. I think if there's any builds I need to redo, like urgently, this is one of them. It needs rebuilding to look a lot nicer. Then if we continue out over this way, we have the first of a couple builds that are kind of meant to go over here, but I've obviously only built the sloths. But yeah, I think the sloth model is absolutely adorable. I like their little exhibit too. It's interesting, it's a bit different. Kind of doing a bit more of a, I don't know what you'd call it, I guess, but kind of like a greenhouse type thing almost, or a bird cage. It'd be cool if the sloths actually like climbed trees, but you know what? They look pretty cute indeed. Anyway, if we fly back over here, continue on with our little tour, we have the Tapir exhibit. Now these guys, yep, it's same as usual, so let me just get them. Brazilian tapir. These guys almost always disappear, so yeah, I don't know what happens with them. I don't know how they keep disappearing, but they do. It's kind of odd, in my opinion. But yeah, we got our little tapirs here. They got another exhibit, I think, that could use some updating, mostly just to bring it in line with a lot of the other jungle exhibits we've done around here. Do I want to go that way or this way? I think I'll go this way and we'll loop back around over there, because this stuff is, yeah. Anyway, this is our Sumatran Rhino exhibit, which is, again, one of my favorites, just because this was like the first really big exhibit we built. I think it could use some improvements overall, but I don't know, it's just really cool. It's got a lot of fun features to it. It thematically just works really well for me. And yeah, and obviously it has the Sumatran Rhino, which is my favorite rhinoceros, and it is very adorable. I love these things so much. Wow, it actually looks a lot more dense now, because I guess the vines have grown in since I was last over here. And wow, the world seems a bit laggy. Maybe the shaders are lagging stuff down a bit. That's a bit sad. But anyway, if we continue, I think this is the Chimp Exhibit. Yeah, with our climbing frame. I think it looks really, really cool. giving me some ideas for stuff we might do if we ever return to doing Planet Zoo, which I don't know when that would happen, but maybe it'll happen. We'll see. Over here is the Pygmy Hippos, I believe, right? Yep, okay, they're all back there in that corner by the looks of it. We do actually have, if you notice this little area over here, an unfinished little underwater viewing area for the Pygmy Hippos, which I really like. I think it looks really good. I quite enjoy how it looks overall. Makes this exhibit feel a little bit different, a little unique compared to some of the other stuff around here. And now if we kind of run back up here, I don't have a connection to the Okapis. I did not realize that. Huh. I guess that's an important thing to do. Well, we'll be coming back to the tropical section once we finish the East Asian section, so that'll be fine. Over here we have the bald eagles in an exhibit I actually really like, and this might be something I kind of use as a template for an aviary on the Dino series as well. We'll kind of see how that works, but yeah, I don't know, I really like it. It's got some cool, got a big cool custom rock face. The eagles look pretty decent. They don't always fly the best, but yeah, I really like this build. And then continuing this way, we come into what is the majority of our North American section, starting off with two exhibits. Our Beaver Exhibit, which has a large, or a decent sized pond and a massive beaver dam, which I don't know. I think, considering I'd never built something like this before, I think it turned out pretty good. I think it looks pretty good for what I'm trying to do. Why are they all just sitting on logs? Is this just a beaver thing, I guess? I don't know. And then over here, we have the Moose Exhibit. I haven't really looked into this one in a while. It's kind of hard to see into because of the fencing, but if we fly in here real quick. Oh, and yeah, it's also pretty dense, so they tend to hide. But yeah, again, the models for ZAWA are just absolutely fantastic. Can't go wrong with this mod. It's just amazing. Yeah, we'll go look at the Okapis real quick before we move on to the rest of the North American stuff. Let's see. I haven't looked at the Okapi exhibit in a while, but here it is. Looks pretty good. Nothing like standout. Very much in fitting with our typical tropical exhibit we've been building for a while now, but it still has a cool little flair to it. The trees are a bit better than some of the other ones, and of course, the Okapis themselves are just amazing if you want to get out of the tree. They look wonderful, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous animals. But anyway, if we fly back over here, this brings us to another one of my favorites, which is our Bison Exhibit, otherwise known as my Flower Exhibit. Because even though the main animal is the bison, I stuck so many flowers in here, and I think just grass, like ground foliage wise, I think that's the word I'm looking for. I don't know, it's just fantastic, absolutely amazing looking. I love all the color and vibrancy in it. It's just awesome, and I love it so much. And the bison look really good. I love their model. That's something I'm gonna keep saying, isn't it? All right, and then we come up to one of the first non-ZAWA cages, which is our small North American animals exhibit, which is pretty much just Mo creatures, but we have a little raccoon exhibit over here. And then over here is foxes, I believe. Yeah, this is our fox exhibit. And then the turkey, duck, I think there's porcupines and hedgehogs in here as well, aren't there? Oh, there's the hedgehog. Is the porcupine still in here? I don't see it. Well, that's a shame. But yeah, these exhibits need a little bit of work. I need to reduce the water and give them a bit more land. But yeah, overall they look pretty cool. And if we come over here, it's the second of the non-ZAWA mod animals. And that is our deer and boar dual exhibit. And I don't know, this is a really cool one, I think. I don't know, I just like it. It's got nice terrain, it's got pretty foliage in it, it's got a cool dividing wall, it's got a nice structure. I don't know, it's just got a cool look to it. Very much a fan of this build. Very much a fan. Anyway, if we continue along here on this big winding path that is basically making space for more animals. What in the world is going on here? Also, if you're wondering why it's blurry, that is because of my shaders. I think there must be a world load error over there. That's kind of weird. because I haven't changed Minecraft versions with this world. But anyway, if we head up here, I did tear down the viewing structure for this because I wanted to redo it, and especially since we've kind of since we've started working on the rest of the East Asian area, I think it's necessary. But this is our snow leopard exhibit, which if we kind of get some viewing that isn't in the direct sun, I mean, this exhibit just has a wonderful feel to it. It really does. Just really feels like it's high up in the mountains. Part of me kind of even wants to include somewhere up here for the snow leopards as well. So just really put them up somewhere super high and stuff like that. I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe make like a second exhibit up there and make like a viewing path that goes up there somehow. That could be interesting. We'll see. We'll see. That maybe that could be a future video. But if we continue on through this tunnel here that needs a lot of work, as does most of the zoo, we get into the East Asian area, and I'd love to put one of these gates we've been doing everywhere over there because I think that would look really good. But over here we have the least interesting of the animals, which is our black, what are they called? I forget. It's like the Asiatic black bear, I think, which is what we have here. We then have our Bengal tiger right in here in their exhibit. Very similar to that one. And then finally we have our Siberian tiger in the best of these three exhibits because this is the one I built last after I kind of figured out a bit more of what I was doing with this area. Overall looks really, really good in my opinion. And then if we head over this way to the gardens, which I do think out of every build we've done, this is my all-time favorite just because it's so unique, it's so different, it just has this awesome feel to it. But we have 4 or 5 different animals, I think. We have our Japanese giant salamanders in here, which look kind of weird, but also cool. I love their exhibit a lot. Over here we have our small clawed river otters, which are very cute. Their exhibit is massive. It's definitely way too big for them. Whoops. Gotta get that back before they escape. But I don't know. I just love how this whole garden looks. It looks awesome. It's got, I don't know, it's just beautiful, and I love that about it. Over here is our Peafowl exhibit, looking very pretty once again. And finally, my favorite of them, the red panda exhibit. And it is my favorite purely just for the red pandas. They are the most adorable little animal in this mod. I don't even think anything else comes close to it. They're just so cute. I love them for it. Anyway, if we continue at this side of the garden, we get to the panda exhibit, which I have to say, this viewing structure is, I don't think I've ever really come into it like this before, but man, it's just pretty. I love how this looks. And this is our panda exhibit, which overall is just another really good build. Again, showing that the more I've been working on this world, the better and better the exhibits are getting. I'd love to bring the quality we have with like this whole area back over to the rest of the zoo. So I might go back, maybe do some live streams and fix up some of the rest of the world. Maybe we'll do that this week. We'll see. Depends what it comes to. But yeah, this is our panda exhibit. Very cool, very awesome. Big fan of it. Anyway, there's one last exhibit to look at, and that is our Asian elephant exhibit, or Indian elephant exhibit, which was actually the one we just finished after 2 episodes of working on it. But yeah, you know what? We'll take the higher viewpoint just because I like how this one, I like the view you get from this one a lot better. But yeah, we have this wonderful elephant exhibit that just looks awesome. Again, 2 episodes spent working on this, and I think it was well worth it just to make this amazing looking exhibit for these amazing animals. Again, I absolutely love the Indian elephant model. It looks fantastic. But yeah, we got lots of cool stuff in this one. I'm probably not gonna spend too much time talking about this because you guys have just seen 2 videos on it. We got like a little bridge, we got lots of unique rock work, we got our bamboo trees walled off. People did comment that I should do the same with the cherry trees, and I think I will. I just need to get around to doing that. We got a cool waterfall, we got a shelter, we got just lots of elephants, and we do have a second viewing area over here, which offers a pretty good view as well. And yeah, that's pretty much the zoo as it stands so far. Again, this exhibit probably is the best looking out of them all, just in terms of how I've built it, and is definitely going to be a model for how we do things in the future going forward and any rebuilds we do. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this tour. I hope you guys are enjoying the zoo. Hope you guys are enjoying the series overall. It's been a blast building this so far, and I'm very much looking forward to just getting the last few things, or getting the rest of the animals and finishing up the zoo, and hopefully sharing the world with you guys. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, guys, see ya.